What's up guys, it's your boy Mannii here and welcome to another video on the channel. As you guys can see, we actually have more upgrade packs. There's Premier League upgrade, Bundesliga, Laliga, Ligue Serie and Premier League players upgrade. So it keeps on going. You've got all the leagues now, but it seems like EA, being EA, have done it for rare players and just common players. So anybody that did invest in that league's rare players, seems like your players pricing won't go up. I do recommend if you did buy them for like 800 900 coins, you might see a rise anyway, just because rare players will be needed for these SBCs. But I just feel like EA have done it in a way that anyone who has invested, they basically lose coins. Now what you guys can do to make coins is probably just sniping common golds, because common golds are necessary for just the normal Bundesliga upgrades. And I'm not too sure if it's rare players that come back or if it's common players. So what we're gonna do is I think it's just rares. Okay, so you get one rare and two commons. So in my opinion, I wouldn't do this. I would probably just go ahead and do these Premier League upgrades. And then what I would do is all your excess players, 100%, just craft away and put it into over here. So if you go to leagues, you go to Premier League, let's find a club for example. Because I did 10 of them, I might have enough to do, like, let's say Aston Villa, quality, gold, Premier League, Aston Villa. Okay, let's see how many I've got from Aston Villa. So as you can see, I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 items, and I feel like this will actually cheapen, or it'll make Aston Villa as a club very cheap to complete, which is very good because it allows you guys to complete League SBCs, grind it, craft it, and then get an ultimate pack at the end in conjunction with doing these themselves. So these SBCs themselves. Now one issue that I am finding is with the Premier League upgrade, obviously if you guys have untradeable informs like Ogbonna, he is very common. I've packed him, I've done 11, so I did one off stream as well. I've packed him 3 times now. I put him into SBCs and I honestly don't know what else I can do with the card. But what I am trying to say, I'm not going to complain about that, is that with all of these new items being released, you will also see a little bit of panic on the market. You'll see loads of people just starting to buy cards, buy back cards and sell cards as well on the market. So you could see new deals. You could also see cards that are in packs that are special. Like for example, let's say there's Rat Benyeto. It's a bit rude for me calling him a rat, but let me just show you. This Rat Benyeto is in packs. His 87. What you probably will see is his card starting to go down in price. Okay, now we know that this card is currently at around about 400k, I believe. He was 400k yesterday. Let's just double check. Yeah, so he's like 380 now. What you can probably see is his price will slowly start to decrease. Let's just double check he is at 380k, because what will happen is loads of people are trying to sell off this card. Okay, so he might be a bit more than 400, which is good, but it's a huge opportunity for you guys to pick up cards as well, even though this card is in packs. It's the 87 is, so it's around about 420,000 coins. So if you guys want to pick up cards like Benyeto, you might see a little bit of panic. If you look over here on the 59th minute, let's get to 59th minute just so that I can show you guys that he's selling for 420. But as you can see over here, there's one that's just been listed for 480, and there's another one that's just been listed. So what people are trying to do, they're trying to sell him as soon as possible, try to make back their coins so that they can put into these upgrade packs, because they don't need specific leagues, they just need rares or common gold players. So literally what this will do is it will coin suck the whole market, and it will actually cause players' prices to crash, especially golds. So you could see players like Marcus Rashford that will be packed a lot going down in price. Joe Gomez. Actually, let's look at Joe Gomez. I'm going to show you Joe Gomez. This card a couple days ago was only at 15k, which I think was mad. This card now is probably less than 10,000 coins. Yeah, as you can see over here, this card is, that was a good guess. This card is very cheap, and its price is only going to keep on falling now, because what is going to happen, as you can see, those people are going to sell him off. and Panic. So to be fair, let's just buy that. Okay, we can't buy it. But as you can see, every time I press square, there's another Joe Gomez in. Because what is happening is there's no demand for these cards now. People are gonna pack him so often that this card is just gonna sell like very low in price. So if you guys are looking to make, I would say this method might work just today. But if you guys are looking to make loads of coins on the market today only, if you guys are looking to make around about 100k every 2 hours, what I would do is I'd go to Premier League, I'd go to Defenders, and I would literally just sit there and snipe players for less than 1.5k that are Defenders. So for example, this Van Aanholt, okay, someone's already beating me to it, but you get the gist, because what will happen is that loads of people with these cards in their teams will start selling them off, right? So once you do pick up a few on the market, as you can see, a Tierney's come, okay, buy, he's gone as well. But the reason being is because these cards, these desirable fullback cards, these desirable defender cards that come onto the market, they sell it on for like 3,000 coins. So what you want to do is you want to pick them up as people are trying to get rid of them so that they can buy more players. So a person selling Van Aanholt for 1,500 can buy 3 common golds with that money, right? And as you can see, you could even go to 1.7 and press square and circle, square and circle. And the thing is, right, the reason why I'm doing it on Premier League is because this works with every single league now. This works with every single league, but I would only do it with the top 5 leagues. I'll do it with Ligue 1, I'll do it with the Premier League, and you'll see more and more people packing duplicates and selling off the cards that they've got in their clubs. So you could see shadow cards. I apologize for the camera malfunction, but you can expect cards that are somewhat low rated metas to actually fall in price quite a lot, especially for the top 5 leagues. Like for example, this Mbabu is fairly cheap. Will we see some on the market coming on for like 1k with the shadow? Probably. Let's see. There's nothing for 1.4, but there's something for 1.5, and that's Klosterman. I know he sells for 2k, but just like that, loads of people are buying him. And this is just an example. You will see loads of these cards coming onto the market, and you will actually see low tier metas falling quite a lot due to the League SBCs. So I would keep an eye out. Investments as well, loads of people will try and sell off their cards. We've been selling off How Felix even through all the repeatable SBCs that we've had for 97k. So we know that he'll peak at around about 100k. He might even get an inform, which might make his price go down a little bit more. But if we're looking for an overnight flip because of panic that might be on the market, which I think there might be, you want to try and pick up that same card for less than, let's say, 92, 93k. And as you can see, this card has rebounded already. He's above 100, well, he's nearly 100k. But what you will probably see is in a few minutes or in a few moments, you might see another one come up. You might see another one come up. So what I do predict is that the market will actually decrease through the night due to these SBCs, because what people will do is start selling off their teams so that they can complete these SBCs, so that they can actually build loads of packs and potentially get a team of the year. You might not see so much now, you might see more so when the whole team is released, but bear that in mind. And I hope this market-ish video helped you out. If you guys do enjoy this content, make sure to like, subscribe, comment and share. Till next time guys, in a bit.